like 8 songs for an entire album is actually quite striking, and in fact is borderline on the edge of being an EP. It's actually even shorter than the new 100 gecs project, which I thought was insanely short. So I am actually surprised that this is labeled an LP. What I'm hoping though is that we get eight songs of good material, because if it's 8 songs and I feel like I'm satisfied by the end of it, and I feel like I've heard enough, or even if I'm like fiending to hit replay on the album, then I think that it's a good experience. So with that being said, wouldn't it be nice if we just started the album? Let's go. I bet he feels just like Woody Allen.
Make a call overseas just to fight with your mother. You pretended to sleep when I put on Big Brother. I was your best friend, you were the one. This is the worst thing you've ever done. I let it happen. I let it happen. What have I done? I can't see myself without you. Close my eyes so I don't have to. I just fall apart the 100th time.
Okay.
So I'll play back every lie you told me. Write some songs that might expose me. I could learn to hate you if I tried. Or wouldn't that be nice? Or wouldn't that be nice?
Not bad. Hey, what's up, Jeremy?
Thanksgiving Day, I'm so fucking embarrassed that I didn't even know that you were flying to LA to have dinner with his parents. If I was your best friend, what am I now? Someone you mess with when he's not around. I let it happen.
Again, I barely remember the first song that was sent in from this. I was definitely not expecting like somewhat a emo trap melodic song at all. I feel like these lyrics are just detailing a very specific event that I mean, I personally have no idea what the exact details are, but it seems like it's detailing a story of something. Make a call overseas just to fight with your mother. You pretend to sleep when I put on Big Brother. Well, first of all, Hoodie Allen's a Big Brother fan, clearly, is what this means, which I feel like gives me the right to give this song a red headphones.
Dog.
We don't even have to finish it. I think I'm just gonna skip the song there. I think I'm good.
I lost my way again. I like the attention when you're around. I can't see myself without you. Close my eyes so I don't have to. I just fall apart the 100th time. So I'll play back every lie you told me. Write some songs that might expose me. I could learn to hate you if I tried. Or wouldn't that be nice? Or wouldn't that be nice? You were my best friend. 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 Play back every lie you told me. What's so strong?
Hoodie Allen's cool. Found out about him from his feature on Gibberish by Max. While not amazing, Hoodie's very skills, No Interruption, and Champagne. Those are some of my favorites from him. What is this? This is Hoodie Allen. Wouldn't That Be Nice shows a lot of personality in the songwriting, which I feel like is what pulled me to this guy in the first place. Even though I think the sound is just sort of cliche, it's done pretty nicely. I do think that someone made a mention that the autotune is a little overbearing. I actually think Hoodie Allen's singing's quite good, and I'd be curious to hear it without it being, I guess, pitch shifted to perfection. But then again, I don't really have much of an issue. Yeah, I'd say this is an okay start. I feel like this is one of those songs that I'd probably want to hear at least one more time to fully understand what the story is telling. But I overall feel like it's good on the ears, well produced, and satisfying overall. strong shrug to a light smiley ball. Actually, a pretty good start. The pop part of my brain that likes things that just are very clean and organized is quite a fan of this one, as I feel like it's doing it well, but also it's not super cringy, which I feel like is usually my biggest issue with this kind of shit, especially with like YouTubers who are also artists. I don't know much about Hoodie Allen. I know he's big on YouTube, but I don't know if he's like, you know, if that applies. But either way, I'm surprised that I'm actually able to take this quite seriously. So yeah, vocal loudness is an issue. I don't think so. No, I think that because it's like this, it's like it's a style in my opinion. You know, the vocal loudness kind of feels like it's enhanced in the fact that it's a pop song and it's very heavily about the, I'll just say, main character in the song, who is Hoodie Allen in this case. So. Yeah, it's kind of like poppy singer-songwritery, so I like it. Next song, Sabotage. Okay, so I guess Wouldn't That Be Nice was one of the singles. Hold on, how many of these songs were released as singles? Are there only 3 songs on here that weren't released as singles? Or am I crazy? Bro is grooming his face. Bro, what? Guys, I don't know what the fuck any of this shit's about. I haven't done any research. I'm just listening with the music. But if you guys want to do Googling, then that would, you know, it would be a good thing to do after the video.
Our cards laid out, psychic showed our lives, soulmates with a big house, twin flames, no doubt. Down on Greenwich Street, you got used to me. I blinked, you let go. Tell me, did your friends know? They'll probably never say so. Here we go again. I can't help but to sabotage my head. It happens every time I let you in my life. So here we go again. You're so innocent. Tell me honestly, how the fuck can you miss me when you're tied up in his bed sheets? I'm sick of hearing that you're sorry. Here we go again. I can't help but to sabotage my head. It happens every time I let you in my life. So here we go again. I sabotage my head. It happens every time I let you in my life. So here we go again. I contain my excitement every time I get a text from you.
Okay, so everyone was saying that Hoodie Allen's a rapper. At least a couple of people are saying, so I guess this is where the actual rapping starts.
Way too much energy, mentally, trying to figure out what you said to me. But if I could decode your truest emotions, I wouldn't have drowned in your ocean. Symbolically, I am still floating. What good is a boat? I don't know where I'm going. I'm done being told what I should do. Got a crib in a city with a good view. If I get your ass back, what would that prove? I'm still trying to figure out that's the bad news. But if I was smart, I'd go back to mid-July when you started posting pics online. Fuck that guy. I thought you'd never be so sly, but I fall for it every time. Well, I guess here we go again.
I mean, it's pretty run of the mill. It's again, it's pop rap. It's pretty sanitized. I don't really hate it.
Can't help but to sabotage my head. It happens every time I let you in my life. So here we go again. I sabotage my head. It happens every time I let you in my life. So here we go again, again, again. I sabotage my head, my head, my head. It happens every time when you in my life. I sabotage my head. Fuck.
Okay, Sabotage, I feel like if the first song was sort of just emo trap in a way, this one kind of feels like it's a little bit trend chasing in the direction of the wave of pop punk revival, which in general I just don't really care for this sound. I don't think that's the best At least in terms of standing out. It feels like it's just sort of in the background. Admittingly, I'm not as crazy of a fan of this one, but I also at the same time don't really have a whole lot of heavy criticism towards it. It's just one of those that I feel like is doing everything right on paper, but isn't really standing out in any significant way. So for me, it's kind of a shrug. I think that it plays it so safe that I'd say it's like it misses out on an opportunity to do something a little outside of the box and a little more daring. And again, I haven't even heard of like any other Hoodie Allen songs like outside of this album and like one of the singles from it. And I can say with confidence, whatever the hell this is not new ground. I actually though, like I don't know. Could that just be me jumping in and making an assumption? Probably not. That's me probably on it. Probably calling it. Like here, let me go to his most popular shit. All right. Pause. Whoa, featuring Black Bear. Hold on. There it is. Featuring Black Bear. Young Money. Young Money.
DJ Khaled. I've been walking around like I don't give a fuck. And it's probably for the better, baby. I don't talk too much, I'm never speaking up. I just keep my secrets hidden. Tell me lies. Oh, you graduated with a 3.5 GPA in communications, and you in LA for the day. This is your vacation. Brought your friends into my crib, but you the only one that's staying. Well, that's me, just being a little cocky. We can do it on the stairs like I'm Rocky. I can prepare you a 3-course meal, but it's not me. I'd rather eat it out like hibachi. So stop the conversation. It's like a holiday. The way you bless me, girl, that's godly.
So come over tonight. Ain't nobody home. We can fuck anywhere. You already know. So keep on the lights.
Oh God, I can't stand Black Bear. I gotta say though, Hoodie Allen's got an okay voice, strong appearance on that song. So, again, totally not my thing at all, but decent execution. Next song, Call Me Never.
Call me never, said I'd rather be alone, but I'm falling headfirst back together.
And the crowd goes mild.
Oh my God, I'm going out of my mind. I gotta get myself together cause I'm dying inside. I put my feelings in a letter, then I swallow my pride. I sent it 15 minutes later, can't believe she replied. She told me you're the one I've been waiting for, but then she ran away. I don't see her anymore. I guess it's better if you call me never, said I'd rather.
This just sounds like low budget pop punk. I like pop punk revival, which again is a genre I wish I never had to say. So am I biased against it? Absolutely, but I definitely think that I can read it immediately, especially with the I gotta get myself together because I'm dying inside, which just screams this keyword to pull in the MGK fans.
Be alone, but I'm falling headfirst back to get her.
We ain't getting out of Hot Topic with this one.
Just go ahead and tell your friends, California's calling once again. I'll do whatever it takes to get her.
Lil Peep influenced the bad pop punk revival. Lil Peep influenced an entirely new subset and a new genre. I don't think that that's true at all. I think what Lil Peep was doing was entirely different. Like, and that's why people liked Lil Peep.
Oh my God, I think I did it again.
Okay, this is a bit too loud right here. Immediately, again, the volume test. You hear how loud those vocals are? Goddamn.
Ended as friends. I put a smile on my face, but yo, it's hard to pretend. You're giving every little part I love about you to him. I told her you're the one, but
Brad, I have to listen to your streams in mono audio because I'm always at work when you're live, and I only have one earbud in. How much do you think that affects and impacts the music you listen to? If it's in mono, not much, honestly. I'm not even gonna go on some crazy tirade. I don't think it makes much of a difference. I think that like if the music's in stereo and you're listening on one headphone, for sure. But if it's just down mixed to mono, whatever. You know what I mean? Especially if you're doing other stuff while listening, then you're not even giving it your full attention anyway, so it's not gonna matter.
can't wait. take no more. And then she turned and said, if that's the case, there's the door. I guess it's better if you call me never. Said I'd rather be alone, but I'm falling headfirst back to get her. Here we go. So just go ahead and tell your friends California's calling once again. I'll do whatever it takes to get her.
Hit myself left or right. I can't do that.
And I'll do whatever.
Brad, what is this? What you're hearing right now is what I'd consider Hoodie Allen being a little too late to the party and ripping off this pop punk sound. Well, again, but it seems like they're bringing their own style, their own personality, and their own, love of music into the equation. I don't think that it's, one, high enough quality instrumentally to just slide into the genre unnoticed and to really leave a massive impact. And two, again, it's too little too late. I already feel like this sound is kind of came and went, and Machine Gun Kelly revived it and also simultaneously killed it.
It takes to get her. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to get her. I'll do whatever it takes. Call me never. Said I'd
Pump metal better?
be alone.
Guys, look, pump metal is not better than this. I'm sorry. Listen to this and tell me this is better.
CB on the beat. CB on the beat. CB on the beat. CB on the beat.
Yo! 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 Ay!
Pump rock shit, yeah. Slit my wrist, slit, fuck that bitch. Drop top whips, yeah. Go,
Go! Loaded Dipper!
Shit, yeah. Slit my wrist, slit, fuck that bitch. Drop top whips.
All right, look. All right, no.
Call me never, but I'm falling headfirst back to get her. Here we go. So just go ahead and tell your friends California's calling once again. I'll do whatever it takes to get her.
Might be better, to be honest. What's the... The hoodie is here, indeed. Call Me Never is, so let me just put it like this. All right, Blink 182 right now, Blink 182 are struggling to sound like themselves. In the era in which the music that they made and that they popularized is like revived, they are struggling. All right, that should tell you how dead this sound is, and how I believe that the revival of it was complete bullshit. So I'm going in with that. So every time it's just traditional pop punk, I'm going, oh, I'm already rolling my eyes. And on top of that, I think that the instrumental sounds like this shit was like factory born. I don't know. There's something about the mix and the final execution of this that sounds like I'm listening to a B-rate studio. I'm going to give this song a low shrug to a red headphones. Not a fan. Will you be playing Roblox with us after this? I actually don't think that's a terrible idea. Roblox is fun as shit. But also probably not. Alright. Alibi is the name of this next song.
What you think I would do? End up breaking your heart. Oh, what a
Nah! Is that what this is? Is this your pop punk album?
sick excuse for the way that you are. And I don't wanna lie, and I don't need a ride. I won't be your fucking alibi. I thought I told you, don't come back here no more. I wish our anniversary didn't hurt for me anymore. You got away. I'm making use of all this space.
I might not like this one.
What you think I would do? End up breaking your heart. Oh, what a sick excuse for the way that you are. And
No, but that's the thing though, is like even with the issues that I have with this, I still think that this sounds better than what Blink-182 is doing. Like, I hope that that's at least like a good enough compliment to where it's like, even with me hating this style and sound and Revival, this still sounds better than what Blink-182 is shitting out right now. So
Your heart, oh what a sick excuse for the way that you are, and I don't wanna lie, and I
it is
don't need
catchy.
a ride. I won't be your fucking alibi.
Why is it called Bub? I mean, if I had to guess, it's like Bub's like, what are you doing, Bub? It's like bully or whatever. Like people would call other people Bub, and he looks like he's beaten up here because he's, you know, it's like, and it looks like there's bathroom tile behind him or whatever, you know. So maybe it's because a bully came up to him, is like, hey, you're Hoodie Allen, right? He's like, yeah. It's like, give me all your change, kid. He's like, whoa, hey, chill. I was like, shut up, Bob. Boom. Next thing you know, album cover. Easy peasy.
I told you, you can't trust me no more. You're begging me to keep my mouth shut. I'm thinking.
Does the album cover have a mouse cursor on that? You mean this? Is that was just me? That was my mouse cursor.
How could I anymore? You got away. I'll take it through.
You're right, Jay Dizzle.
What you think I would do? End up breaking your heart. Oh, what a sick excuse for the way that you are. And I don't wanna lie, and I don't need a ride. I won't be your fucking alibi. I won't be your fucking alibi.
Now, Hoodie Allen, he's got a good voice for this kind of music, but I don't think that this song really stands out in the track list. It actually just feels like a more cleaned up version of Call Me Never, even more like pop groomed. Like just like even more like simply put together so that there's absolutely nothing outside of this song that could offend or upset anybody. It's I won't be a fucking alibi. And as a result, it ends up just sort of falling in the middle for me. Somewhat catchy, but that's about it. All right. Next song, Hey Ben, is that's the single I heard. I actually kind of like the lyrics on this one. It's not bad.
I got some things that I've been meaning to get off my chest. Been holding on to this so long, I've never been so stressed. And this might just
Macklemore.
weird you out, but I flagged you down to say I know we haven't met, but we've got tons of friends in common, and lying isn't me, so I'll just be completely honest. Hey Ben, I'm sorry, but I might have slept with your girlfriend. I was under the impression she was my girlfriend. Don't worry, it won't happen again. But hey Ben, I can't make any promises. Hey Ben.
You know what I never realized? See, I didn't actually remember the sound of this song at all. I just remember liking the subject of it. This was hinting towards a pop punk album, and if I would have remembered that, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, it's going to be a pop punk release. But no, yeah, this one is actually kind of fun. This is it's very ridiculous, but also like it has a bit of edge to it, which I actually appreciate a lot more.
I'm sorry, but I might have slept with your girlfriend. I guess she went and fucked around with both our heads. I think I might have ruined your day. Hey Ben, I'm sorry
Sneako
that
type
you
beat.
found out from me. I try to let
My
it
wife's
go, but
boyfriend
I'm just
type beat.
lying to myself. Thought we were getting back on track, but we went off the rails. And you know it breaks my heart to say this part, but hey Ben, I'm sorry, but I might have slept with your girlfriend. I was under the impression she was my girlfriend. Don't worry, it won't happen again. But hey Ben, I can't make any promises. slept with your girlfriend. I guess she went and fucked around with both our heads. I think I might have ruined your day. Hey Ben, I'm sorry that you found out this way. Hey Ben, I'm sorry that
Yeah, I agree. This is a great pop punk song. Why? It's immediately punchy and catchy. It's one of those songs that like is so catchy that I feel like a lot of these other songs didn't have, as to where it's like, even though it's kind of a ridiculous subject matter, I immediately am sold on it. I immediately want to sing along with it. It just captures that right feeling for this kind of song, you know? Like it's again, it's a memorable song too.
you had to find out from me.
I think she might have fucked around with both our ends. What? Yo.
I'm sorry
Yeah, Mark.
that you had to find out from me. And I know we've never met, but we have so much in common. If you don't believe me, check to see my skeleton in her closet. And I know you'll find the dirt behind the dates and times, the alibis, the text she sent November 9th. I dare you ask to read it. Hey Ben,
Hey!
I'm sorry, but I might have slept with
DJ
your
Khaled,
girlfriend. I was
we the
under the
best!
impression
Who?
she was my
We know-
girlfriend. Don't worry, it won't happen again. But hey Ben, I can't make any promises. Hey Ben, I'm sorry, but I might have slept with your girlfriend. I guess she went and fucked around with both our heads. I think I might have ruined your day. Hey Ben, I'm sorry that you found out this way. Hey Ben, I'm sorry that you had to find out from me. I'm sorry that you had to
Hey,
find out
Talking
from
Ben.
me.
Adam Sandler rom-com music.
Hey Ben, I'm sorry that you found out this way. Hey Ben, I'm sorry that you had to find out from me.
Hey Ben has the most personality, and like out of all these songs, even with the first one telling like a very detailed story, this is by far the most fun and like straightforward song that I think just sort of outclasses everything else on here. Type 1 if you think that this is the best song on the album. Type 2 if you think that something else was better than this. I hate it all. Yeah, for the most part, people agree. And I feel like it is because this song does what pop punk is best at. Like, I feel like this is the strongest understanding of it. And I also feel like having this as the lead single, at least the single that you sent in to me, immediately sort of sets everything up for me to expect to be more like this. Now, I'm probably going to return this album and give it a second listen when I'm done. But I will say at this point, Hey Ben just sort of outclasses everything for me. Next song, Happy Again.
You took the L train, I took that trip to Japan.
You took the L train? You took the L train? Bro.
I leaned on
That's called
everyone,
motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
my friends, and you moved on, yeah. And I just watched you pretend that you were happy again.
What makes a good pop punk revival song? Something that makes me not think that I'm listening to a terrible pop punk revival song. If I'm able to vibe with it and I don't have to think too hard about what I'm listening to, then that's a good pop punk revival song.
Laughed so hard you spilled a glass of wine. I took a mental picture of the crime. I should have known that you wouldn't be there when it dried. We took a break, you took your time. I'm texting Abby, panicking, asking her what's on your mind. I should have known that something ain't right. You took the L train.
I'm sorry, but I might have slept with your girlfriend.
I leaned on everyone, my friends, and you moved on, yeah.
See you again, girlfriend.
Pretend that you are happy again, again. So I pretend I'm happy
bad.
So you're in
I'm sorry,
Vegas
but
and
I
it's no
might have slept with your
surprise
girlfriend.
running through.
Yeah, I will say that's the other problem, and especially with doing an album like this, like it all does kind of come off very samey, but at the same time, it seems like the way that you're putting this out with having literally like 5 singles out of 8 songs, it's not usually going to be as big of a problem. I bet like 1 or 2 of these songs are going to show up on a playlist somewhere, and you know, if people like it, they'll listen to more of their shit and be like, yeah, I like it because it seems like that one song that I enjoyed. So, you know, while I say that it's not like in the most traditional sense, front to back, designed like an album man's album, it is, you know, still sweet. Like, I still like the sound. It's still easy on the ears, though I don't feel like it's sort of expanding past that.
Every possibility in my mind, I shouldn't call. I probably shouldn't call right now. I'm thinking about how we never went out, how I tend to let you down sometimes. Wonder if it's too late, tell me if I'm in the way. Never was too good at reading signs. I should have known that someone else was calling you mine.
I agree that it's usually not a good sign for an artist to release everything as singles, but like I also think that that applies for bands like, say, like Fall Out Boy. When Fall Out Boy releases nothing but like 5 singles on a 10-track album, that's how you know something's really wrong, because they are usually traditionally known for putting out albums, you know, like album type albums, right? But I feel like in the YouTube sphere, where, you know, everything's very visual and things come together with music videos and it's all very instant dopamine, I think that releasing 5 singles on an 8-song project, like, honestly is not as big of a deal. Like, actually. Also, Mean Beef Patty, that sounds familiar. Oh, is that the Burger King thing I listened to? I gave it a 0. Oh, that isn't the Burger King thing. You took the L train. Oh yeah.
We were great, we were golden.
So this song's a little bit more creative in terms of, and I feel like it's aware of the fact that it's trying to not sound like the previous song by changing up the formula a bit, but I think that a lot of the sounds being very similar is still combating against that. As I says, people hate when the artists' other tracks don't sound like the one they like, but also hate when they sound like the one they like. Yes, that is true, but also at the same time, people don't know what they like. At the end of the day, people just don't know what they like almost ever, even me. So.
Train, I took that trip to Japan. Then you moved on, yeah, and I just watch you pretend.
L Train is... Oh wait, the song's not even called Happy, or it's not called L Train. That's the most memorable line from this thing. L Train is such a ridiculous thing to say. Overall, not my favorite, but you know what? You know, it's kind of like, it's still a fun listen. I just don't really think it's doing much else outside of that. It's just like, all right, good on the ears. Again, I appreciate the change of structure, but it's still not like hitting a different chord for me. So it sounds similar still. Next song, Eraser Face. Eraser Face? I just matter.
Oh, what an act to follow. How am I meant to find this twice? A bitter pill to swallow. I think I just wasted half my life.
Da 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 da. We had bodies every day. I want you home in one piece now.
You chose to keep your distance. How was I supposed to read your mind? Oh, you made quite the entrance. Now wish I had a dream about you that I did.
And this dude really is like, I mean, this dude pulled out all the aces in terms of like I don't know who he worked with, but whoever they were knew what they were doing in this style. I get a lot of shit like this. Not usually people attempting this genre, because I do feel like you need to have the resources to even play dress up in this lane. But just in general, like, this sounds like a professionally made product. So what am I trying to say? I don't know.
Like, wish I could
He worked.
erase you, wish you weren't mine.
Like, even with things with the vocals sounding very processed, they still sound good, which is impressive.
I wish you weren't my favorite, wish you weren't my life. What a life I've wasted. I feel like I have been wasting my life. My friends say I need to spend more time outside. My therapist says that it's okay to cry, but my dad wouldn't like that. He'd probably find that it's weak. Using my shirt just to wipe off my cheek. Counting the days till I turn 33. Wonder if you are still thinking about me, cause I just wrote all of these songs about you. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I wish I had a dream about you that I didn't like. Wish I could erase you, wish you weren't my type. Wish you weren't my favorite, wish you weren't my life. What a life I've wasted.
Can't rejoin the Brad Army. Can't have I don't know.
I had a dream about you that I didn't like. Wish I could erase you. Wish you weren't my type. Wish you weren't my favorite. Wish you weren't my life. What a life I've wasted.
Hey, you know what? I said earlier that this album being 8 songs, you know, that could be to its benefit. I gotta say, considering that I feel like I've been sort of listening to the exact same sound palette for the last 20 minutes, I'm happy to say that I think that it is indeed a benefit. This thing, if this was like an extra 20 minutes, I would basically be trembling. Yo, thank you so much, Dr. Theo, for gifting a sub. Hoo-ha. 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 10,000 plays as opposed to the 2 million plays. Yeah, so this album came out 2 days ago, and most of these with a ton of plays are singles. That's usually how it works. And considering how the numbers update or whatever, this actually is not that bad, the numbers. Run up on that boy, kill his cousin right in front of him. Wait, what is that song? Run up on that boy, kill his cousin right in front of him. I don't remember what that is. So aggravating, red headphones. Yeah, this song just sort of felt redundant. It's a shrug. Like, again, I feel like Hey Ben is like the only song right now that sort of is like, you know, standing out and really punching me. A lot of these other ones are just sort of very in one ear and out the other. Next song, Better Me. Has he always made pop punk? No.
You were so numb, I was indifferent. Told me you found somebody who listens. Good for you both. I think I'll go back to the place where everything started. Scroll through the names for a love to get lost in. Good for one night. I think I'll try to feel like I felt yesterday. Make my
do I have to say no? Uh-oh. No, I can't. I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it. Should I let it slide? You know exactly what I'm thinking. It's not even Hey There Delilah. You know what I'm thinking, you guys. Oh no, yeah, someone recognizes. My grandma fought in World War II. He was such a noble dude.
World a better place. I'll throw myself in therapy. I'll meet you as a better me. I'll move 1,000 miles away and learn from every dumb mistake. And when I see you finally, I'll meet you as a better me.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again. The one that goes.
We were so young, you taught me what love is. I moved you into my tiny apartment. No one told us, slow down, don't rush. I let you down when it really mattered. I dropped the ball, but you let it shatter. I'll let you go somehow. I'll grow to feel like I felt yesterday. Make my world a better place. I'll throw myself in therapy. I'll meet you as a better me. I'll move 1,000 miles away. Learn from every dumb mistake. And when I see you finally, I'll meet you as a better me.
Better Me is a very underwhelming way to end this off, admittingly, as I think that it could have ended off with a bit more of a bang, or at least a more complete song. This song being less than 2 minutes surprises me, as it feels like it just sort of runs out of ideas and just kind of gives up on it. Maybe it's supposed to just be like sort of a quick chime, but I don't actually really like this one all that much. It's another shrug. This is sad boy music, but the sad boy is a 34-year-old man having a midlife crisis. Welcome to pop punk in the modern day. That is kind of everything at this point, and I'm not even surprised or shocked by it anymore. I'm just like, yeah, another man in his 30s doing pop punk. You know what I mean? It's like I'm so numb to it at this point. So I actually don't really love this project. I think that, yeah, Hey Ben was like the only one that I feel like really stuck with me, and everything else here was just pleasant in one ear and out the other. And I really felt like this could have at least been punchier. And I feel like even with Hey Ben, I like the structure of that one the best, because even though it is simple and even though it is derivative, it's such a strong earworm that it transcends that. And I don't think that these other songs have that. In fact, I'd say that song like Better Me reminds me of an AJR song, one of my least favorite groups ever. Literally, it sounds like this.
My grandpa fought in World War II. He was such a noble dude. I can't even finish school. Missed my mom and left too soon.
That's all I'm gonna play that, because I literally cannot stand that band at all. I thought that, yeah, like I've already kind of forgotten what most of these songs are. Yeah. No, HR is they're terrible, but yeah, very similar melody, and I think that's the problem with this. Is it's stepping on very explored ground, and as a result, if it's not doing it better, then it's doing it worse. In my opinion, this album's a 5- to a 4+. Very, very, very in the middle for me. But congratulations, Hoodie Allen. Though, as bad as that may seem, you have the best modern pop punk album that I've heard thus far. That's right. Even though for me it's like a 4+, that is still 2 points above the Black Bear album, and that is like 3 to 4 points above the Machine Gun Kelly album. So that's an improvement, because there's actually a song here that I like. Exactly, you're the best of the worst, which still means that you're the best at something. Bro, but still, thank you for sending this in. I had a fun time listening. And again, I mean, I could see people really at least picking and choosing and hopefully finding a song that they vibe with for a long time with this one. Yeah, and that's all I got for you guys. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I know what video I'm going to edit. Unfortunately, it's the Burger King one. Oh, I'm terrified. I'm so terrified. See you guys at that. Thank you, Michael.